So mixture rich, the red knob all the way in is rich. Carb heat cold, that's this black. This means that the carb heat is hot and on, so cold means that it's pushed in. So carb heat cold. Beacon switch on, verifying that it's on again. Master on. So over here, the right side only. And notice how the fuel indicators move and how you hear the master starting up. Prime as required. So here's the primer. Right now it's in and locked because I'm pulling it and it doesn't come out. If I want to prime it, I'm just going to twist it until it comes out of this little hole. But since it's a hot engine, I'm gonna not prime it at all. So I'm twisting it again, pulling it out, making sure that it's locked. If it was a cold engine though, I would give it 2.5 primes. But since it's a hot engine, 0 primes because there's already fuel in the cylinders. Throttle open 1/4 inch. So just a little bit like that is 1/4 of an inch. Brakes set, so making sure the tops of my feet are on the brakes and they're set. Prop area clear. So I'm gonna verbally call out clear on the right, clear in front, clear on the left. The square key, put it in. So clear on the right, clear in front, clear left, clear prop! Hands on throttle, eyes outside, feet on the brakes, ignition, start. So right here, notice how I'm adding a little bit of throttle just because it was taking a while for the ignition to start. So if you add a little bit of throttle, that's gonna help the ignition start up easier. Throttle 1000. Oil pressure in the green. Ammeter. We're gonna press this and look over here. See how it's positive? If I turn it off, it goes negative. If I turn it on, it goes positive, so it's good. Mixture lean, just about a finger width. Pretty good, pretty good. Before taxi, radio transponder on and off. So on, this one, on, this one, on, and palm one, on. And put on your headset. Once our headset's on, we're going to verify we have each other loud and clear, then lights as required, nav light and landing light on. Now we're going to do flaps retract and actually verify by looking that the flaps are coming up. So they're up now. We're going to move on to brakes test. So I took the controls here and we're going to add a little bit of power by increasing the throttle a little just to get some momentum in the airplane. And then we're going to test the brakes by bringing the power to idle and tapping the brakes gently and calling out positive braking action, and then bring the throttle back to 1000 RPM. So here I gave my friend the flight controls, again triple verifications. I would say your control, you would say my control, and I would say your control. She tested her brakes, and now we're gonna move on to copying the ATIS on 119.52 and pressing that COM2 button and writing down the ATIS.